I'm officially drive-by-wire.
Sounds so good, bro. Let's downshift to third. And let's take flight. Welcome back to another video, guys. That didn't really go as planned. This light turned red, but welcome back. It's your boy Ju, and we are starting this video off. We are changing the clutch finally in this car. You guys know I recently turboed my Nismo 350Z. Let me get a number check right here, 1104. Shout out to all my Nismo boys out there. Yeah, the clutch is slipping, and when I bought this car, it had an Exity Stage 2 clutch with a Exity lightweight flywheel. So it is an aftermarket clutch in here, but it wasn't really in the best condition. And I'll kind of show you what I mean right now. So let me get out of first gear here. So we're in second. And it really kind of happens when you're in like third, fourth kind of thing, when there's like, you know, you're putting load on the engine. So let me see if I can go to fourth gear, and this guy really came out there. It's crazy. So let me go to fourth gear in a second. So like, just pay attention to the RPMs and just listen to the sound. You'll hear it. You hear that, like it just slipping, like, yes, it's not hooking as far as the, you know, the clutch is not grabbing the engine, and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's what our mission is today. We're gonna be changing this out. I brought a, actually, let's just cut to the next clip and then I'll show you what we have. But as you guys can hear, like, it's just not really like grabbing. Like, the car is quick for what it is, but it's not yeah, clutch isn't grabbing. So hopefully we can fix that today, or we will fix that today. But yeah, let me roll these windows down so you can kind of hear the turbo outside and stuff. Intercooler piping came off. So that's great. So when that happens, guys, your car will still run. It just doesn't get into boost, basically. But yeah, it's just not boosting, so it's all good. Made it here to my boy's house. Go ahead and turn the camera around so they can see that beautiful man.
Hey boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so we made it. We're gonna be doing it here, and I just want to show you guys the parts that we have. So I guess starting off in this bag. No, it's not alcohol, unfortunately. It is some MT90. This is a recommendation from your boy behind the camera. I went to Nissan and got some transmission fluid, but he recommended this just because it has like more additives and stuff. It's a little bit better. And also, since the turbo is under the car near the transmission, it's gonna get pretty hot. And this should just help kind of keep everything cool. So yeah, full synthetic MT90. We have 4 of them, I'm not gonna pull them all out. Next thing over here in this little brown box here, we have a lightweight flywheel. It's brand new, it's pretty much ready to go. One thing that we'll probably note when we put this thing on is when you turn this thing around, there's a little dial back here, and you want to make sure that you put that on the dial that's on the engine, because otherwise the car won't start.
No, it starts, it just runs real rough.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll run rough. It's not gonna run good. So we'll show you that later once we get everything off. But that's that. So lightweight flywheel. I would say it's probably like 18 pounds. You know, I think
that is not light, bro. I think mine's like 11.8.
You know, it's not, but
it's light for a Z though.
Yeah, I would say I think the Z is like low-key like 38.
Yeah.
Factory. So this is not bad. You know, it may be a little. Yeah, it's probably about 18 pounds, almost 20. And next up, we have our handy dandy Z-Speed Super 6 clutch. This is a really cool clutch. If you guys have Z's and are making some decent power, this is the clutch that really everybody tends to go with. So it's a 6-puck, as you can see. It's unsprung, so we do not have any springs in here. So I've heard drivability is pretty good, so I guess we'll see. And we just have a standard pressure plate with a new pilot bearing, etc. So yeah, really good clutch. You guys should really check that out. I guess I'll give more of a review after we put it on, but I've heard really good things. So I'm excited for that. I have a new elbow for my turbo because I jacked up the car one time to look under there, and it kind of was a little scuffed up because I tried to go over a speed bump after we installed the kit, and I didn't really know like how low everything sat. So I didn't make it.
I wonder if we could do like an aluminum shield.
Yeah, right.
Like something that we could bolt to the trans and then bolt like right behind the oil pan where there's like an extra thread hole or something.
That would be cool, yeah. Or I've seen people like, they just kind of like, instead of having this, they just extend their intercooler piping and like have it kind of bend up.
Yeah, we could do that too.
So, but yeah, that'd be something for the future. But yeah, for now, we'll put this on. It won't scrape again now that I kind of know like the height of everything. But yeah, just a replacement of that. And over here, we have some new hardware. So when you guys change your clutch out, you can either opt for like OEM hardware or you can get some ARP. This is just really good. So this is the flywheel bolts. The OEM ones actually have like an Allen key kind of design. So it's just like kind of a pain. This one kind of converts it to like a regular socket, so it's a little bit easier to work with. We have some lube in there, and then this is our pressure plate hardware, so same deal. Everything's with a bolt and everything and washer. So this right here is just basically some high temp RTV. It's really designed for exhaust manifold, turbos, and exhaust headers. I have gaskets on everything, but I really want to probably utilize some of this just to make sure that we don't have any leaks. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. This is our little assortment of parts. I know it doesn't look the prettiest, but we're working with what we got, you know? But in the meantime, I'm gonna take the camera because we are gonna be going for a ride in that beauty right there. And just to refresh your guys' memory, what is this car? What does it have? Give them a little rundown for the new people out there.
93 180 SX, full Mosworks 2.2 motor, and then now the big one is I'm officially drive-by-wire.
Which is sick. You guys haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, so I actually had to, I cut off the, you know, the flange from my intake manifold completely, welded on a new flange, and then also cut off the throttle cable bracket, and then just try to mimic Mosworks weld so that it, you know,
look factory almost.
You know?
Yeah, I'll put a picture on screen from like last time. That way you can kind of see the cable design and everything. I feel like this looks a lot cleaner. I mean, granted, you do have a sensor now, but still, if people know what that is, they're like, okay, you know.
It just looks motorsport.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And it works. It works really good now. And he also implemented a resonator in his exhaust.
I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I haven't heard it, so this would be like my first time.
This is technically a cold start because all I did was I ran it for 20 seconds just to move it out the garage real quick so Julian could park his car in there. So this is like literally a cold start, and it sounds ridiculous now.
Yeah. So let's hear this thing. Let me give you guys a little walk around as he's getting in. I don't think there's any huge sound difference between then to now, but it still sounds good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go for a little drive.
Can you hear how loud this thing is still?
Yeah, I don't think it's, there's no sound difference for real.
Well, it's still cold, but like you can tell like the throttle response difference is like crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it has like that idle stabilization too, so it sounds like a little rotary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real. Hey, and also you got a glove box now, because before you didn't have a glove box.
And the back seat piece.
Oh yeah, he put, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there's a back seat back there. So it's pretty cool.
More street car.
Yeah, look, street car.
About to cause a ruckus to all the neighbors.
No, honestly.
As per usual.
Honestly. Look at my girlfriend over there. We'll be right back. My boy got the phone mount and everything.
Hey, I know. Hey, I don't even have the magnet thing on my phone either.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you, my boy. I got you right here.
You know that S13 vent is gonna make that
Oh
thing
my god, yeah.
I think, you know.
Yeah.
Drivability wise though, you can feel like a huge difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Like way more responsive and whatnot?
Yeah.
Sounds so good, bro.
So it has like the hesitation now because it's cold.
Yeah, but it goes away once it warms up. see this car on the road?
Honestly, I get it all.
For real?
Yeah.
I bet, dude.
They'd be like, bro, you driving that thing on the streets?
No,
I'm like,
for
yes.
real, for real.
Yes.
Do you have the whole cage? You know, like. Oh, here's the real test. See what they think. It does, bro. It does. Now that we're back at the house and I have motion sickness, we are going to, we're gonna start on this car. And if you guys have ever done this before, you know the first thing you need to do is to take apart your interior. So we're gonna I'm gonna take off the shift knob, just kind of take all this bezel up real quick. And yeah, that should get us started. I don't want to sit in the car because I already changed my clothes. Davion knows how I am about that. So we're gonna take a kneel. And yeah, I'm gonna unscrew this, take it out of gear, unscrew this knob. Hey, yo, what the f? Oh, well, it's out. Hey, I gave this fool my shift knob.
No.
Yeah,
I found it the other day.
I gave this fool my shift knob, and he freaking.
So I can polish it.
He was supposed to polish it for me. I'm like, hey, man.
lost it.
I was like, hey, man, you polished my shift knob? He's like, you're what? I'm like, bro, no way.
Hey, I couldn't find it for like 2 months.
No, for real.
370's still down, you know what I'm saying?
No way, bro. I need that. I need that, man. All right, but now that that is up, this should be able to pop up. Yeah. So that comes off. And then you can pull this off. Take it to the side. Just lean it over there. And yeah, basically after you do that, you have 4 bolts. They are 10 millimeters. And you can get this shifter out, and that way when you take the trans out, you don't grab on anything. All right, guys, I'm officially under the car right now, if you guys cannot tell. And this is what my kit looks like. So we have the wastegate right here. We have another wastegate right here. The turbo is right here. But on my way here, I did a pull in one of the last clips, and you guys heard, I don't know if you might have heard in the video, but there was a loud pop, and I thought I shot a flame. But it turns out I actually had a coupler literally explode. Look at this. The coupler exploded right here in half. This coupler right here is actually pretty cheap, so I need to replace it with like a upgraded like Vibrant or something like that. But yeah, it exploded. It comes to the conclusion to where like I don't have any boost, so we're gonna try to replace that. Hopefully we have another one. But yeah, right now what I'm gonna do, Davion ran to the store. We're gonna go ahead and take off this, I guess you would call it a downpipe right here. So going all the way back, I already took off the O2 sensor. But yeah, take off everything right here. Once I get that off, I can start kind of taking all my lines out, because this is a transmission brace right here. This is gonna have to drop, so this has to come off. All the wiring has to be cut and yeah, taken off as well. So I'm gonna just do some little stuff while he goes on a food run. But I just want to kind of show you guys what it looks like under here. It's really hard to film just because it's such a small space, but I really wanted to show you everything as far as this turbo kit. But it's not really too bad. Come here.
What am I doing?
Come here, Mimi. You can work on the car for me, okay? So look, how this works is like you grab this and it twists it. So you don't hold it, but you just kind of, just a little bit, yeah. So here, open this door. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, open this door, put it open. Okay, lean in there. I'm gonna go on the other side real quick. So basically, there's 4 bolts. You could probably, if you want, you could probably sit in there if you want. Can you sit in there?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just move my stuff. All right, so once you sit in it, you know, there's 4 bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna put that on top of it, and you're just gonna press it a little bit, you know. You're gonna hold that, press it. Go ahead, press it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, keep going. Okay. All right, so take it off. So just pick it up, and then you're gonna, you know, twist it the rest, and you got a bow now. You got a bow now. All right, now do it 3 more times, boy. Yeah, we gotta figure out the angle of it. There you go. Look, she's working on that car. Look at that. Look at that. You can do it. You can do it, baby. Yo. All right, keep going. Yeah, twist it up. Yeah.
I can't do it with my nails.
I got it.
I got no room.
I got it. See, that's why you don't need nails. You see that?
I need it. Look at it.
There's those might be a little harder to get to, but let me see.
I can't do it.
You can do it, Amy. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
All right, you can get out.
Car man.
So I want to give you guys a small update. Sorry for the wind noise. There's a huge fan behind me because it is freaking hot in this garage. But we have the drive shaft out. We drained the trans fluid. The turbo manifold is out. The turbo is out. One of the intercooler piping is out, etc. We're making really good progress. We've only probably been doing this about an hour. And yeah, we're getting ready to pull the transmission.
Hey, your girl goes, how much longer you guys got up there? And I was like, oh, we're almost halfway done. And she goes, bruh.
Yeah. Hey man, she was helping earlier. You'll see in the video. She was helping a little bit. Once we get the trans out, honestly, it's kind of like smooth sailing from there, you know, because everything is just going to be installing everything after that. But yeah, making good progress. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying. Got the clutch out, and yeah, it looks like it is an Exity Stage 2. We just looked it up, so that's what this is. But yeah, this clutch is cooked. You guys can see by my hands, like this is all from the clutch. Hella dust down there, but dude, this pressure plate is cooked, dude. Cooked, brother. Not good, brother, man. Not good at all, but I'm not gonna lie, this clutch did, yo, look at that. This clutch did feel good, but it just obviously slipped. It did not grab, you know? Did not grab at all. But it's a pretty cool looking like style clutch, you know?
Yeah.
I've never like
pucks are fat.
Yeah.
Because you know usually it's like 6 and then you have like the smaller pucks.
Yeah.
Those are like fat.
Yeah, so it's like pretty cool. But
and
this is sprung, so yeah. Damn, so this one's like technically easier to drive than, huh?
Yeah.
That one's gonna be low-key kinda hard. So
hey, as long as you don't feel like you're 370 when you got
bro,
the VHR.
Hey, I'm gonna play that clip in here so they can see you driving it. I'm telling you this.
I'm taking part of it.
The clutch is messed up, bro.
Hey, back it up. Hell no, I'm over and drive.
Hey, yo. I'm dead, bro. He's gonna feel how bad this clutch is, bro. It's like not the clutch that's bad, it's just the CSC. It's gonna release fast. It's not the clutch, it's the CSC. It's too close. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. It's gonna yeah. That's what we need to fix. No bumper. Damn, I should have drove here no bumper. It's f***ed up, right? It didn't always used to be that bad though, bro. All right, turn it around, turn it around. Look, if you get more. Bro, that was funny, yo. Yeah, no, that car was definitely super hard to drive, but yeah, I finally got this thing out. So let's go ahead and get the flywheel off and start putting everything else back on. Guys, look at this flywheel. Good Lord. But you can see the brand, it was an Exity. So I guess that's the little serial number there. But yeah, this flywheel is freaking toast, dude. When I say this thing was slipping every time, like any pull, I meant it. Look at my hands, dog. It's freaking crazy. But yeah, I don't know, this style is pretty cool. I've only seen that a couple times, usually for cars that make like a lot of horsepower. It's just kind of sick. But yeah, this one's sprung. And if you guys don't know what the difference between like sprung and unsprung is, it's pretty much this. Basically all of, I guess, like the vibration, I don't really know exactly. I think it's vibration, right? Basically like dampens it so the pedal feels a little bit smoother, you know, like stock almost. And I guess where the unsprung, like our new setup over there, is just gonna be more rigid. The pedal is gonna feel super heavy, or a lot more heavy. So not really excited for that because this clutch really did feel good as far as the pedal, but we'll see. And I need something that's gonna hold the power because the car does make, you know, more power now. And also I wonder if this is the same weight as our new setup. No, actually I think our new one's a little bit lighter. You don't have a scale, do you?
No.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, you guys have to just take my word on that. I think this one's a little bit lighter.
In that bottom drawer on the right where it says full race, I have a scale, but it measures in grams. I don't know what you're trying to weigh, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we can measure some off camera, my boy. So me and your boy just got off one of the most important pieces to doing a clutch job, and that is the pilot bearing. So if you guys are ever doing a clutch job out there, you definitely want to make sure you're replacing this little bearing. It goes inside of the engine, back of the engine, and this is what
it goes in the back of the crank.
Yeah, back of the crank, you know, they know what I mean. If you've done this before, you know what I mean. But yeah, back of the crank, you want to put it in there. The shaft on the transmission sits inside that, and it's kind of like, so, you know. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you want to get that out. And to press the new one in, you can just take a socket that is about the same size diameter as this, and just kind of lightly tap it with a rubber mallet.
Yes. Also, too, sometimes I like to put just a very, very, very thin layer of grease
To help
onto
it
it, just to help it slide in.
Yeah.
Don't put a lot. Like when I say like a thin layer, I mean like just a film.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't want it to any of the grease to come out and go onto the clutch, because that's gonna ruin it. But you just really give it a very like slim, like, what is it? Can't even think of the word right now. A slim coat.
A slim coat.
A slim coat. That's what we'll call it. Yeah.
Slim coat.
Just a slim coat. And that's it, and then you'll be good.
And then earlier in the video, you guys noticed I was telling you about the flywheel. So on the back of the flywheel, there's gonna be a small dial, this little guy right here. So there's a special little dial on the trans where that's gonna sit. And you really wanna make sure you get that right, otherwise the car will idle weird.
That's it's your crank sensor pickup.
Yeah.
So that's how it determines like the speed that your motor is spinning.
Yeah, so it's super vital, because otherwise you'll be doing this 2 times.
Yes.
And I just want to show you guys really quick. So yeah, just showing you guys what it looks like. So again, your pilot bearing is going to go inside there. We didn't put it in yet, so we're going to do that. And then this little dial right here, I know it's kind of dark, but right there, that's where you want to line up the flywheel. And yeah, everything else is just pretty straightforward. So we're going to go ahead and do that, get everything going, because it is 12:30 at night. Or I guess I should say in the mountain. The new clutch and flywheel is on, baby. We got that Z-Speed ready to go. Everything's torqued down. We are looking good. And I didn't show it, but we have all ARP hardware. You guys saw it in the beginning, but forgot to mention it. So we have ARP hardware for the pressure plate and ARP hardware for the flywheel as well. So everything's torqued down to spec. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stab the transmission back in and just kind of bolt everything on like we did before. And also Davion punched me in the face, so. He didn't punch me in the face, but it looks like it, right? He punched, that's gonna be the title and thumbnail. Davion punches me in the face. Welcome back, guys. I want to formally give you a review on this clutch. As you can tell, I'm already driving it. I'm home already, but I do want to go ahead and put this in the video so that way you guys can get my honest opinion on how I think this feels. It is a lot harder. I'm gonna start off with that, but let me get out of my neighborhood and my driveway, and then we can start this actual review as I almost stall the car. Okay, so again, first impressions on the clutch. Very heavy. The clutch pedal and the clutch throw is a lot shorter than what I'm used to. So that was the first thing that I noticed. You know, pushing the clutch down, it's probably about that big of a window. Whereas before I had a lot bigger window. Jeez, this car's driving like a complete idiot. But yeah, so the throw is very short. It does grab very, very well. So even just cruising around, stuff like that, when you're shifting gears, you can really feel the clutch grabbing, and you can just tell that it wants to go fast and hold a lot of power. So that's good. The next point of interest, I guess, or the next thing to talk about that is the stop and go. So as I mentioned, since the clutch throw itself from the pedal is very short, since the clutch is super grabby, it actually makes the car pretty hard to drive. I personally really wouldn't consider this like a daily driver clutch, and that's just me being honest. But the thing is, it does what it's supposed to do, and it does it really well. So I guess there's pros and cons to that. You know, once you do start making a little bit more power and you need to upgrade certain parts, it's just kind of name of the game. Yeah, I guess it's just one of those things you have to live with. You know, for me, right now this car is a daily driver, so I've been getting used to it for the probably 1.5 day I've been driving this thing. But yeah, again, that's just first impressions on what I feel. You guys are getting ready to witness me struggle. I'm on a slight hill. Wasn't so bad. So what I've learned with this clutch is, in order to go smoothly, since it's such an aggressive clutch and it doesn't really have that much throw to it, you need to give it gas before you start doing your engagement. So I was telling like Davion and my girlfriend that in a normal manual car, you would kind of start your engagement process, meaning you push the clutch in, put it in gear, you'd start pulling your foot off of the clutch to go to your engagement point. In this car with this clutch, you actually give it gas first before you start doing that because the engagement point is super low. So if you don't give it gas first, the car's gonna stall, which I did that today. I had to go to the auto parts store to return a rental tool, and I ended up stalling at the light because I didn't do that. I'm pretty sure the guy was mad behind me as well, but who cares? Another thing that I noticed on startups, which I'll include a clip right here of what it kind of sounds like when you start the car up. It kind of sounds like it has like a twin disc in it, which is kind of cool. You know, it gives the car more of a, you know, built vibe to it. You know, when you turn on the car, people from the outside, they can hear that. So I think that's kind of cool. It's not really anything to buy the clutch and do it for solely for that, but it's kind of a cool add-on that it comes with that. Also, I forgot to mention, you know how Z's typically have like a chatter when you're at idle, you know, the clutch and flywheel setup, it just kind of, you can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear, but we're sitting at a light right now. Yeah, my sassy. We're sitting at a light right now and it's not chattering. It's like super quiet, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, I don't mind the chatter at all because some people hate it for some reason, but I mean, in my opinion, again, it's a race car, you know, you're doing all these mods and stuff. It's gonna start making some noises when it didn't, but yeah, there's no chatter and you get the cool startup. So it's like, I don't know, it's pretty sick. I like it. Sounds so freaking good. Let's downshift to third and let's take flight. I'll rate it from, I guess, overall, you know, 0 out of 10 to, let's say, I would say 8 out of 10. You know, it's not perfect, of course, so I can't say 10. I feel like to make the clutch perfect, it would just need to be easier to engage, you know, from start to go. But other than that, like, you know, it does it fine. You just need to kind of change your driving style, you know. But yeah, I would rate it overall, my honest opinion, I would say 8 out of 10, and I would highly recommend this clutch. You guys know I'm not sponsored by any means by Z-Speed or Z1 or any of the platforms that sell this product, but I have it now, and yeah, I'll give you my honest opinion. So if I had another Z that was boosted or whatever with the VQ, of course, I would definitely put this clutch in it. Well, I think I'm gonna close the video out here, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please like the video. It helps YouTube push my videos out to new people. And please subscribe. You know, there's some new and good content on the way as always. So I will catch you guys in the next one as I almost stall this car. See you.